Mr. Sexy.
My goodness.
It's them.
Oh, yeah, that's Boo.
Dick! Hi, Paula.
Would you sign it?
Oh, you got the magazine. Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't even had a chance to look at this stupid thing.
Would you sign it?
Oh, that's great. Boy, everybody's got a copy, huh? Terrific.
I'm so flustered. I'm so excited. Hey, page is it on?
13 to 15.
Lay it on, honey.
Yeah, the picture's actually on 14.
Yeah,
Okay.
me too.
Oh, sure.
I was a late bloomer with the gals. In fact, before I met my wife, I had no experience with women. The wedding night, I tried to inflate her. She enjoyed it. But we've gone through all the stages of a marriage. We went through the faking a headache stage. Now we're going through the I find you physically repugnant stage.
Paul Revere.
Kip Glasscock.
Yeah, right. Nice to meet you.
Just call me Kip.
Right, Kip.
Kip.
It's a cute name. What is that short for, Kip?
It's just a name I got when I was sculling.
Oh, it's a sculling name.
Yeah. Real name is Jeff Glasscock, but people thought that sounded weird.
Is this the green room?
Yeah. Hi. Come on in, fella.
I don't have a good sense of color anymore.
Hey, boy.
I like to open with a joke whenever I...
Hi.
How you doing? Kip Glasscock.
Hi, Oedipus.
Paul Revere, over here.
Hi, Paul.
Hi.
I'll just put my hand out, and whoever wants to shake it, come
Okay.
on up. That's an interesting name, by the way, Kip Glasscock.
It's Sudanese.
Really?
What kind of name is Revere? Is that?
Old English.
Oh. Can you dogs
Yeah.
eat Danish?
This is my seeing eye dogs.
How come you have two?
One's for reading.
My mother-in-law passed away last week. Nothing serious, thank God. But she's dead now. She was cremated, and we think that's what did it.
Hey, Milt, I can't get enough of that, the same material every week.
He's wonderful. He reminds me of Myron Cohn, but he's not so much of a Jew.
Who's Myron Cohn?
You don't remember anything, kid. From night, if it didn't happen yesterday, you don't remember any. God, hit me.
Oh, Dick, look, it's our sexiest man from here. Oh.
Thanks, Vic.
Congratulations. I agree with them 100%.
Oh, it's crazy.
Oh.
But you know,
Hi, Vicky. Oh, hi, Paula. How
speaking
are
of
you
sexy, my wife, huh?
Oh,
Is she looking great
absolutely.
today?
Oh, Richard.
Unbelievable.
Richard.
That's what makes me the sexiest man in Worcester. Being married to the woman in that outfit, huh?
You're the sexiest couple in Worcester.
Absolutely.
Okay, guys, enough. Thanks.
All of us, we're all dying over you now.
Does this coffee taste funny to you?
You know how it tastes to me? Sexy.
I think that my wife has been fooling around because our parrot keeps saying, give it to me hard and fast before my husband, Johnny Storm, comes home. And yes, I'd love a cracker.
Hi.
Hello.
Good
Hey,
to
Vicky.
meet you. I'm Vicky. Hi, Paul.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Hi.
I'm fine, thanks.
Good,
Hi.
good.
Vicky, we spoke on the phone, right?
Oh, Oedipus. Yeah.
Yes,
Hi. How
yes.
are you? Ooh, are you okay?
Just have an itch.
You're okay. Okay.
I know a wonderful plastic surgeon.
Oh, really?
He's a genius.
I think these babies are pretty much hopeless.
Well, no, I mean, it looks fine. Listen, Mr. Sammy Davis Jr. had one eye, and he did pretty damn good.
Yeah, big fan.
On the show today, a guy we've all heard about, a young man by the name of Oedipus Rex. Also joining us, I think for the first time, is the proud father of six, is it six when you have sextuplets?
Yeah.
And what is it when you have sex? Odd. Hey, it's so rare that I enjoy myself. But the father of sextuplets is Mr. Kip Glasscock.
Could I ask you over here for a second?
Sure.
There's not going to be any cocktail at the photo shoot for the magazine because this is my 60th day of sobriety.
Oh, no.
So you were a drunk, huh?
Hey,
You know, my
boy,
hearing is really...
you people really.
Wow, is that
Yeah.
what they were saying?
So what? Do you develop other senses when you don't have?
The hearing is really amazing.
Can you
yeah.
hear this?
Yeah, yeah.
You can hear that?
Yeah.
I heard that.
Wow. Oh, amazing.
So please welcome, in no particular order, America's favorite couple, Dick and Paula.
Hello,
Thank
Worcester.
you. What a great house.
Paula, you look lovely. Dick,
Oh, thank
congratulations.
Thank you, Johnny.
I just for those of you who don't know, Dick has won, is it 2 years in a row now? The sexiest man in Worcester.
That's right.
Only because Johnny Storm took himself out of the competition.
That's right.
Dick. Kind of by default.
you. I would have voted for you, Johnny.
Oh, listen to that.
And now there's a little tension on that side of the stage. Oh, boy.
5,000 women voted over the age of 55. No, I mean, 5,000 women.
You just can't be sweet about this, can you?
I
You
guess
just,
I have
you
to
just
watch
read
it.
the cue cards, honey. You're supposed to be sweet.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Wasn't that dick on the cover of Prevention magazine?
This sexiest guy in Worcester thing is great, and I appreciate
Honey, you should.
the
It's a
gals who
great
voted.
honor.
But let me just say a few words about that lady over there.
Oh, now, no,
Now,
you're not going to start on me.
Sexy
I don't
is
think
fun
he's
and
pointing
it's-
to you.
it's fun.
I like to mix it up, you know.
Oh, so you could do the other way.
I do a bunch of different stuff.
Oh, you do 2 patches?
I got
or
a glass
two-
eye underneath the patch. Take a look at that.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
I like that one better.
Well, that's blue.
This thing happened to you, or
Yeah.
you did it to yourself, whatever. It was a bad, bad day. But you bounced back, and you're making like crazy fashion statements that no one else can. I love that.
It's funny you bring that up. But
Yeah.
I've had a bad day.
Oh, I know.
Okay, so we're preparing for the Andy Kindler bit. Is that right?
What?
Andy Kindler? It's up next, right?
Is it?
Isn't it?
Oh, yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
And now it's time for my favorite part of the show, when I get to talk to my nephew, Andy Kindler.
He's my nephew, too.
Our nephew. Sorry, honey. Andy, are you there, sweetie?
We're just one big happy family. See, I've decided, Aunt Paula and
What,
Uncle
honey?
Dick, to make myself more humorous during the segment. So I'll be sprinkling one-liners during our segments from now on.
Okay, great.
For example, you know, I had to go to a doctor this week because I've been having difficulty urinating.
Ooh,
But it turns out clumsiness is not a medical condition. Huh?
I see.
You're going to cancel me soon, aren't you?
I also sometimes I'll do this on occasion. Check these out. Oh, yeah. I love that. yeah.
That
They're
is
fun.
so great.
They're fun. They're fun.
So many people in your position would be bitter and horrible to be around.
Well, you know, look, I was. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I spent
but you
a
bounced back, honey.
good amount of time. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling me honey.
So you write the copy and then do the voice.
Yeah, so I made up my own. I'll give you an example. At Dr. Do-It Home Centers, we guaranteed you won't get nailed with higher prices. The only screwing you will encounter is when you assemble one of our popular all-weather sheds.
That
Really
voice
wonderful.
is terrific.
Did you get the part where the only screwing you will encounter?
I got that, yes. That,
Nailed with higher prices?
yeah, the
that's-
metaphors just sang right out, Andy.
How long did it take for you to come around to where you are now with the winning personality?
Well,
and
you
the
know
fun
what?
stuff?
I go in and out, and
Yeah.
medication has helped. There's no
Oh, yeah, you
question
gotta
about
have
that.
medication. Jesus, where would I be without mine?
And, yeah, hello, antidepressants.
Andy Kindler, your morning drive guy.
85 beautiful degrees downtown Los Angeles. Come up with a half hour. We're giving away some Aerosmith tickets.
Oh, Andy, that
Now,
was
there
great.
you go.
Wasn't that
That's a
wonderful,
DJ.
people in the studio
Yeah.
audience? That was
Aerosmith.
fabulous. Andy, honey.
Coming up with a 45-minute free ride. It's back-to-back classics.
I can't believe you're not out there doing that.
All I can say is, boom, you keep going, Andy.
You know, when you talk that way, I start to get excited about myself.
Really?
Not really.
Well, now, how many of us can claim that we accidentally murdered our father and slept with our mother? Oedipus Rex can, and this tragic Greek king is with us today. Please welcome Oedipus Rex.
Oedipus Rex.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome,
Thank you very much.
welcome.
Good to be
Nice
here.
to have you here,
Well,
Oedipus.
no, thanks for having me. Yeah, it's not often you get roaring applause for killing your father and sleeping with your mom. I love it.
Well,
I love TV.
Yeah.
By the way, congratulations on Sexiest Man.
Oh, thanks.
That brings
My
up
husband,
Yeah.
the world.
It's a crazy thing, Oedipus.
that brings
It's
up
just
old
a-
memories. I won Sexiest Man at Thebes 3 years in a row.
Wow.
And it got to my head.
I can see why.
Bet it did, yeah.
But
yeah. Well, I'm not gouging anything out tonight. I'm telling you that right
he
now.
got me, son of a bitch. 2 you're up. And back to 3. Well, I want to introduce my dogs, Swayze and Gray. I'm a huge Dirty Dancing fan, and
I see. Yeah.
so right. No, they're actually they're
Yes, he's a cute dog.
oh, that's enough. That's enough. I don't have to see that's annoying. Yeah.
I think everybody knows the basics of your
Of your
story, but for
story.
those who
My
don't,
story, yeah.
could you just run it by us? Because it's, of course, it's
It's a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
I call it a tragedy.
Cute Gail Storm story. Gail Storm had narcolepsy. Nobody knows it. She kept it hidden from the press. In those days, the press would cooperate. Now, if...
Milt.
Milt tells a narcolepsy story. He falls asleep.
Rudy, drop those bombs. Get those Japs. Damn it.
He talks to himself about the war he was never in.
So you murdered your father and
Yeah, you don't have to say it like that.
accidentally married your mother.
Yeah, both things were an accident. I did not know that I...
Well, you were actually trying to avoid the thing.
It was a comedy of errors.
It was.
Yeah.
It really wasn't. Do you miss your father?
You know, I miss my mother more.
Oh. Oedipus, did Freud get it right? I
No.
mean, is there a...
No, that was a big... Excuse me. Oedipus is a little gassy. I had...
you've been through a lot.
I had a massive amount of seltzer in the green room. Yeah, so, but personally, I think the guy was totally wrong. I mean, it's all psychotropics now.
So you don't think there's such a thing as an Oedipus complex?
Well, I have one. But I'm Oedipus, you know?
Exactly.
You have a right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
right.
I definitely
You've earned
have.
yours,
I have
pal.
you know, to be honest with you, I have a huge one.
Last night, the good Lord smiled on me, and I was able to get lucky with a young lady. And as I was being tender with her...
That is one of the most disturbing
It really is.
images I've ever had.
Why? Because I'm talking about me and not listening to your horse poop?
What are you talking about? I don't... Where did you meet a woman?
I met her at my line dancing class.
Oh, really?
I put the tank on wheels, and I line dance. Why, is that so funny to you?
Milt, I'm gonna start writing these things down.
So, Oedipus, tell us, what's next for you?
Actually, we're working through, it's still in the writing phase, but ABC has signed to do a movie of the week of me, and...
Really? Now,
is
it based on the book?
No, not the autobiography. This is based on the standard, the oral tradition, as we like to say.
The myth, the legend, yeah.
And Alyssa Milano is set to play my mom, which I'm very excited. Terrific. Very excited about. And James Naughton is playing my dad.
Back off, two. Back off. Two, back off. Bring in one.
I want to plug my perfume, which is out now in stores.
Oh, what's that called?
It's called Complex.
Complex.
Oh, terrific. Yes. Terrific.
Typically, it would be Oedipal Complex. What I did is Complex in big letters, Oedipal underneath in very small letters.
That subliminal suggestion.
Complex.
Subtle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, camera two, pull out. Pull out. Camera two, you with me? Camera two, hello. All right, a little further. Camera two, leave the room.
I do a little singing here and there, and
did you want to sing something?
What's
I don't
your
know
instrument?
if Johnny, if you're set up to back.
At your service, sir. Say when.
Oh.
So if you don't mind, I brought my actually my guitar and I
Folk or classical?
self-taught.
Johnny, have you this is something you worked out with Oedipus?
Can we just get me a heavy spot?
Okay, cue spotlight.
And can we bring the house lights up on one beautiful lady out there? And
Cue house lights.
her name is my mom. Mom, this one goes out to you. Johnny Storm on the keyboards. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Thank you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived. And I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. My own mother, I can't take my eyes off of you.
Come on, all right, you like her. Come on, we're getting close.
And I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of my mother. Go, boys. Everybody. Come on. Da, 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 da. Have fun with it. Here we go.
Camera two, stand by. Two, you're gonna go up now. And hit two.
Let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. You're just too good to be true. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, that was exquisite, Oedipus.
Fabulous, Oedipus.
Thank you.
Fabulous.
That was so touching.
Thank you so much.
And Johnny Storm.
Yeah, the
on
adrenaline was
keyboards.
kicking. Yeah.
That's terrific.
That opened the floodgates. The old memories.
Pretty lady.
Yeah.
Enjoying that song.
Nice job, boys, except for you two. We're going commercial in 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big warm thanks
Thank
to
you.
Oedipus Rex.
And Jocasta.
Yeah, my mom.
His
God bless
mom.
her.
Terrific. Thank you, Oedipus.
Okay.
Great.
Today we are bringing on Kip Glasscock, father of sextuplets. He's here to share with us his incredible story. Please welcome Kip Glasscock.
Hello, everybody.
Oh,
Hi, Kip.
Hello.
you
How
must
are
be
you?
one tired guy.
Well, I'm here. That's all I know.
I mean, people out there have had a kid or 2 or 3 at a time. You've got 6. Tell us what it's like. What's the day-to-day for you?
Tell us about your wife.
Yeah, 6 of them. How is your wife?
Well, you know, I'm not married.
You're not?
No, I'm not. And
Really?
This is an out-of-wedlock experience.
No. I adopted the kids. Surprised you didn't know that.
You adopted them?
Sure. Well, long story short, I was in France, and I worked for a soft drink bottling company that shall remain nameless. And we were very interested in turning this orphanage into a bottling plant.
Yeah?
And I had been out for kind of a liquid lunch because, you know, your Huguenots like their drinky poos, you know.
Right.
Anywho, came back after lunch and trying to conduct business amidst the screaming. So just my heart melted, you know, and I saw these wonderful infants that had been abandoned, if you can imagine, and they were found in a dumpster in a bakery.
Oh, dear.
And you know the bakeries over there. The bread that they throw out is better than the bread we buy here.
How long had they been in the dumpster?
Well, the bread was stale, so it probably was a couple of days, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, I am shocked that he won. I personally don't find him sexy at all.
Oh, yeah, he's a very attractive man.
Yeah, well, I don't know. There's something oily about him.
I don't know about oily.
You know, well, take a closer look.
You know, and I don't know, maybe it was a little bit of the wine, or maybe it was just the fact that I'm not made of wood. But I took the kids back to America with me, you know, in one of those carpet bags like rich ladies put Yorkies in, you know.
And so how are you taking care of so many children, Mr.
Well,
Glasscock?
It's not easy, you know. It does put a crimp in your social life. I enjoy adult swinging and role play. And that's, you know, you got to slow down. You can't run on all cylinders like
Adult
you used to.
swinging and role play?
Yeah. Let me just say one damn thing here. It's not just about the sex. You meet some interesting people.
You said wife swapping, but you don't have a wife.
No, if you host the party, you can just buzz around. Dick and Paul, I could put you two in touch with him, too, because you two look like party people to me. You do.
Well, Dick is the sexiest man in Worcester.
Well, yeah.
And Paula, I'd like to roll you in some cream cheese. I really would.
Stop.
I would. No, really.
I know you mean that in the nicest possible
I
way,
do.
Mr. Glasscock.
Or cottage cheese, large curd, if I could. A lot of people say, oh, Kip Glasscock, are you going to give the kids their own culture because they're French kids? And one little trick I found is I always play a Roberto Benigni video while I'm nursing the kids to keep them in touch with their roots.
But
You know.
he was Italian.
He is Italian.
Hey, look, nobody wanted these kids, okay?
Did they have names, or did you give them names?
Well,
or-
I don't know what, you know, no, they didn't.
They were just dumpster kids, basically.
They were dumpster kids. The girls are Daiquiri and Mai Tai.
Uh-huh.
The boys are Stinger, Harvey Wallbanger, Bullshot, Greyhound, and Absolute.
Wait a minute. Isn't that 7?
Is that 7? Because I drinks a bit. No, not anymore, I don't.
I understand that you have a clip.
Yeah, you know, I got to show the clip to the kids, you know.
Well, we'd love to see
Would
it.
you?
We'd love to see your
Yeah.
children.
Okay.
Let's run that video.
Okay, I'll just look up there.
Right up here,
Okay.
and we'll be running. Go ahead with the clip.
There's Mai Tai, wrestling with the boys, you know.
Strong one, isn't
Yeah.
he? What are they eating?
I don't have no idea.
Interesting outfits you've got them in.
And, you know, the camera's a little jerky there because I still have a bit of the DT.
Uh-huh.
Is that a puppy on the end there?
No, that's the Harvey Wallbanger.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's one of the children.
He's a scrappy little dude.
Looks just like a dog.
A lot of people tease him about the tail, and that's just a bit of the Cossack's bone that it just grew a little too long.
They could take care of that surgically, though,
He
right?
can wag it, though, and it's cute as a button.
Wow.
Yeah.
And who's that very voluptuous young woman there, Mr. Glasscock.
She's a young lady, prostitute.
That's, is she good with kids?
Well, you got to have instincts as a dad.
Yeah,
know
I guess,
who to trust and that sort of thing.
We're going commercial in 5.
All right, yes. Well, Mr. Glasscock, we'd love to have you back maybe when the children grow a little bit older.
Wonderful.
You know, maybe do
Bring the
a
kids.
regular thing.
That'd be just great. Thanks.
Keep that video camera rolling.
Oh, you know I will.
Kip Glasscock, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
And to Johnny. Go to Johnny. Come on, go to Johnny.
What a great show today, huh? The crowd was terrific.
The
A terrific
audience
crowd.
is the best in Worcester.
The best anywhere.
You can't buy a crowd like that.
No, you can't.
No,
we
we
tried.
Oh, and Kip seems like he really, he is cut out for the role of father.
Yes.
He
And my
seems
only
to be
advice to him, if
adapting.
he's listening, is please don't be afraid to ask the tough questions.
Like?
When I was a teenager, I had a cocaine habit so bad I wanted to get caught. I'm not proud of this.
Johnny.
I am not proud of this. Well, I wish my father had asked me. I prayed to get caught. One night, he catches me with a gram of cocaine, rubs my nose in it. So you gotta ask the tough questions.
You do.
Yep.
We should have found out how you say sextuplet in France, you know?
A sextuplet.
Oh, there you go.
They have a name for everything, don't they?
They do.
Next Tuesday on the Dick and Paula Celebrity Special, it's everyone's favorite sadist.
We have the infamous Marquis de Sade.
You're the babe hound. You like to get a little salty with the gals, huh?
What's salty?
I'm trying to make green room conversation.
Oh, sorry.
The Dick and Paula Celebrity Special. Guests wanted, dead or alive. Next Tuesday at 10, only on FX.
I pray, oh pretty baby, now that I've found you, stay. Let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. You're just too good to be true. Thank you.